Hi everyone, I'm Katie, artist, business coach and founder of Step Up Create. And over the next few weeks, you might notice that I changed the tagline on Step Up Create. Until now, it's been Unleash Your Creative Leadership. And now I'm going to change it towards Lead Your Creative Life. Why have I decided to make this change? Well, it actually comes down to a conversation I had with the concierge of where my studio is. And it was one day last year, and I was just painting. And she didn't really know I was an artist as well as running this business. And she said to me, "Oh, it's lovely to have a hobby, isn't it?" And my gut reaction was I didn't say anything to her, but it was totally like, this is not a hobby. And it's true that at the time I wasn't producing art every day and I wasn't selling it and I didn't have my website all sorted out as an artist and all of this. So I started to ask myself, if it's not a hobby and you're not a professional right now because you don't have a daily practice, what is it? And I came to the conclusion that it's a way of life for me. And that's ingrained in everything that I do. And it's also a way of life that I think allows me to be relatively free, to feel confident and to feel comfortable. And it's a way of life I would like to share with others. So that's kind of why I've started to change the tagline and focus a little bit more on what am I doing? I'm not training people to be creative. Why would I just train people to be creative? What's the point in that? What's the purpose of that? The purpose of that is so that you can live a creative life. And why would you want to lead a creative life? Because it's a much fuller life, because it's much more interesting, because you experience and feel so much more, and it's much more exciting than leading a normal life. And what do I mean by creative life? I do not mean leaving your corporate job and becoming an artist. I mean leading a creative life within what you do and being very aware that what you're doing is what you want to do. So if you want to be a top executive, then of course you can do that and live a creative life. If you want to be an artist, of course you can do that and live a creative life. Equally, if you are unaware in either of those positions, you can be living a non-creative life. So what is a creative life? What are the key components for me? Well, for me, it's about balancing different things. First of all, it's about taking responsibility that we talked about before. And this is about being aware of yourself, owning your decisions, owning what's happening and trying to see what's possible from here. It's also about play. So making space for play is really important. And it's about curiosity. So kind of being aware of what's going on around you and being curious about it. And maybe I don't know everything and maybe I need to develop a little bit more knowledge around this area. And finally, it's about connection. How do you connect with people? How do you transmit that creative life, that creative approach to things, and hopefully get more people to join you in this endeavor? So when I talk to companies, I talk to them about leadership, creativity, communication, and teams.